You are watching Big Bonker Boi News. We're live.
So, the Kansas City Arc is happening this weekend. The days of it getting postponed, like here and there, are now gone because my family decided that they wanted to go to that one Taylor Swift concert because Taylor Swift is going on a few concerts. So we're going to go to that, and since she's performing in Kansas City, that's where we're going to be heading. In this video, I'm just going to tell you all the things that you should know, really. So the first thing is I'm going to be filming 3 candelabras. These 3 candelabras are the only candelabras Missouri has, sadly. The candelabra on the left is going to be the first one. It used to have FTB 205 high intensity strobes with FH307s and a 324 maybe. Possibly an FH306, maybe. Either one of those two. But in early 2022, it got LEDs. But I did film it in its original day mode and night mode, so I got that. I've made a video of all these towers here a long time ago. That video is going to be in the description of this video here if you want to check it out. It's incomplete, but it's probably going to stay like that because some clips are lost to time. The middle candelabra is almost the same as the first one in looks and in beacon setups. This candelabra here also has FTB 205s and FH307s with an FH304 or an FH306 on top. This one, I'm not sure if it still has its beacon setup or if it got replaced by LEDs. I've heard that the FTB 225 system, which is the 205s and 307s, 324, I heard that beacon system is just rapidly getting replaced by LEDs. So it might have LEDs now, but I can't confirm that. MoDOT can't even confirm that because there's no camera pointing at it. So we're just going to have to find out when I see it. And the last candelabra on the right, my favorite one too, that one I believe used to have F8 FTB 205s with possibly with 300 millimeters. There was one time where I looked at its old beacon setup and I swear I saw 300 millimeters in the middle of the tower by the high intensity strobes. But before I made this video, I went looking at them again and I can't find them. It looks like it just has high intensity strobes. I don't know. I guess we'll never know because there's definitely no video of this tower's old beacon setup at night. But I like to believe that this candelabra used to have FTB 205s and 300 millimeters. But as of now, it also has LEDs. But it got its LEDs much earlier than the first candelabra. Like sometime in 2019, I believe. I've never got to see its original beacon setup. I wish it still had its original beacon setup back when I filmed all 3 of these candelabras at day and night, so I can confirm if it actually did have 300 millimeters with those high intensity strobes or not. If it didn't, then I wouldn't really be that much of a fan of its LED replacement because it shines white and red at night. And if it just had high intensity strobes back then that means it shined white at night. I don't know about y'all, but I like it when the LEDs that replace the old beacons match the old beacons day mode and night modes. So I like it when towers that only shine white, get LEDs that only shine white too. I don't like it when they get LEDs that shine white and red. Same goes for towers that shine red only. Just not that much of a fan. So there's that. This arc is going to be the first non-big arc to feature candelabras. It's kind of weird, but that's pretty cool too. So there's that. I'm going to finally be filming some candelabras again after like one full year, like a year and a half, I think. The last time I got to film a candelabra was when I filmed these during the beginning of the South Dakota arc. Next up, we have downtown Kansas City. So the hotel we got, um, for some reason, it's not letting us stay one night down there. So we're going to stay 2 nights. The first night is concert night, and the second night is going to do whatever, I guess. Pretty sure we're going to go to downtown. So that's something you should keep in mind. We're going to go to downtown. We're going to film the skyscrapers. Like there's one skyscraper that the the one on the left. It has two 300 millimeters on top of it, and I hope to film that one. There's also two former longline towers somewhere around here too. You can actually see one of them. That one over there. That one just has like a few sets of L810 markers. No beacon, sadly. And then there's a concrete longlines tower, like a very, very small one that you probably wouldn't imagine it being a longlines tower. Doesn't look like one. It's on top of a building and all that stuff. I don't think it has any sort of. It doesn't have any sort of obstruction lights on it. So next up, we got the KCTV 5 tower. I hope that's right. Alright, I just checked. It is a KCTV tower. This here is a four-legged all red tower. It has I don't know how many sets, but it has a few sets of high intensity strobes. Like I believe FTB 205s, but they also kind of look like FTB 204s. I don't know. I'll have to ask Ryan on that one. And there's a tiny tower next to it with a 300 millimeter, but it doesn't work anymore. So I'm going to try to film both of those towers close up if I can. And if I can't, I'll just film them from the highway and from downtown too. And I hope to at least see the tower on night mode in some sort of way. Either if we're in downtown and we're down there at night, or if I see it from a distance from the hotel. If I'm facing it. I hope I will be facing it, but I don't know. Okay, so next up we got the path. The path we're going to be taking to go to Kansas City. We're going to be taking Highway 63. We're going to go down through Freeburg, Westphalia, and we're going to go through Jefferson City too. Just a little bit of Jefferson City. And then from there on, we're going to go this direction here, pass a few small towns here and there, and then we're going to go through Columbia. Then we're going to also take a turn to over here. But I do want to point out two TV towers are down here. These are the KOMU TV towers. We got the old one here. It's red and white, and it has 300 millimeters. I don't know how many sets of 300 millimeters, but it has a lot of 300 millimeters. And then we got the new one here, which is a gray tower, and it has a few sets of LEDs. I assume they're dual LEDs, dual high intensity LEDs. And apparently it's replacing this tower here. So the street view here is a month old, so it might still be around. Like it was around a month ago. So I'm going to film both of these towers on the way here, on the way to Kansas City, and we'll also find out if this tower is still around too, because I heard it's supposed to be taken down once this tower here is completed. So it does look almost completed if it's not completely completed. And there's also going to be quite a lot of returning towers from the Columbia arc. I also want to tell you that, crap. I didn't know you can switch accounts like that. If you saw what I did there. I also want to tell you that there is a microwave tower somewhere along this path here and a lines tower along this path here. And I'm going to be taking this path here to Kansas City. So I'll be seeing both of those towers. And we're also going to be staying at the same hotel that we stayed at when we came here back in August 2019. Back when I originally filmed all those TV towers and assumed that every single one of them were radio towers. Yep, I am not kidding. Hopefully, we're going to be facing the front of the building, and hopefully, our room is going to be high up. Last time we were facing the front, and we were also high up too, so hopefully, it's the same this time too. So I can film every single little tower I filmed when I went there in 2019. And the final thing I want to tell y'all about is um, either around the beginning or the end of the arc. I might go and visit a siren graveyard that is close by. I had no idea that this siren graveyard existed. I found out tonight, and I really want to go because it seems like not only do they have old sirens because it's a siren graveyard, obviously, but they also have newer sirens that they would stick in the ground and in groups, and they would do that so they can they do that when customers order them. So far, I've only seen a group of Thunderbolts and a group of 2001s in a group. Well, I mean, just in the ground in a group. Hopefully, if I do come down here to see the Siren Graveyard, there is a group of sirens in the ground already. So I hope to stop at this Siren Graveyard because I think it will be pretty cool. Like, as you can see a group of Thunderbolts. And another siren that I know of, but I can't think of the name right now. I forgot what they were called. So that's all I want you guys to know about the Kansas City arc. It's going to be good. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be a big arc, but it's not actually going to be a big arc. It's going to feel like a big arc. It's going to be pretty cool. So with that, I'm going to end this video because my phone is almost dead and I want to go to bed. So, bye bye. See you later. So long, alligator. After a while, crocodile.
You are watching Big Bonker Boi News. We're live.